Hello, my name is Emily L. Blankenship, author of A Lifetime in a Few Years and Goodnight Memories. I'm doing this video as a commemoration of the 1-year anniversary of Goodnight Memories' release. I've been doing some videos just giving you a little bit of background, telling you about the book, and specifically reading some poems and telling you a little bit more about them and what inspired me to write them. So the poem I've selected for this video is Ignorance. It's the very first poem in the book, so let's start off strong. Ignorance is bliss, a statement of painful truth, the hurt of knowledge that conflicts your soul as you are told all you ever learned is false. History in your head slowly being rewritten as you learn of darkness that cloaks the world. The unknowledge of these events leaves you happy as the sadness is non-existent. With intellect you are free, but with that freeness comes a burden of viewing the world as it really is. No more is life simple, for we have complexified it. It is no wonder why young children are at bliss, for they are ignorant of finance and death and everything else that plagues us as humans. For as a child, life is simplified. No rules or responsibility to weigh you down. Past, present, future are sunshine, rainbows, butterflies. While with intelligence, life is the most confusing, complicated, care-filled aspect of thing. The past, present, future appear bleak, disgusting, and ruined, with little hope in sight. Do you now understand why ignorance is bliss? But knowledge too can be ignorant if all is focused on the darkness. You miss the good happenings that bring about hope. And that is why the knowledgeable ignorance is so dark and dreary. For with ignorance of bad, you have bad that seems good, but with ignorance of good, everything good seems bad. So let's not be ignorant. Rather, let's be knowing of good and bad. Do not only look above, but do not only look below. Look straight ahead to see both, and remember of hope. So the reason I chose this poem is because I feel like it's very relevant today. It is right now the middle of 2020. And if you know anything about 2020, then we're in the middle of a global pandemic. And with that, there's a lot of misinformation going around. There's a lot of people who don't really want to understand facts and instead decide to be ignorant that maybe not everything is all that great in the world. And I think that it's not always a great thing. It's obviously not a good thing to be ignorant, to just ignore everything around you. We don't live in a bubble. But also, I think one of the things happening at this point in time is we have a reckoning regarding racism. And I think we're making progress. I really hope we are, at least. And I think it's a good thing to remember that there are good things coming. Things do get better in this world. And it's good to not be ignorant and say, okay, everything in this world is bad and everything is always going to be bad, because I don't believe that's true. I think there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I think things do get better, and I think it's important to not ignore the fact that hope is still there. Hope is still out there, and we can always find something good. So yeah, I like the idea of this poem being an idea of let's be realistic. Let's not think that everything's good. Let's not think that everything's bad. Let's just hope for the best things in life, but not be too idealistic. So, thank you and happy 1 year.